Hey, welcome to Thoughts from the Porch. We're inside today. It's hot out, and weirdly, there's a lot of airplanes today. A lot of airplanes today. So we're going to do inside today. We're going to talk just for a moment about acceptance. When people say, "What's the most important thing in a relationship?" Some people say love. Yeah. Some people say trust. Yeah. Some people say sex. But I tell you that the most important thing in a relationship is acceptance. Right? Accept me for who I am, not for who you can make me. I am more Tom Arnold than Tom Cruise, but I have other assets. When you meet me, learn who I am and you accept me. I'm not the best looking guy on the block. I get that. I ain't mad. If you can accept me and love me for who I am, for how I look, for what I do, for what I bring to the table, that's the basis, that's the foundation. Because from there, trust, loyalty, dedication, respect, it all comes out of that. For example, you and I meet. You kind of like me because I'm a good talker. We start dating. You decide you want me to shave regularly, stop writing poetry, whatever. You're not accepting me. You're changing me. That's a bad thing. But you say, oh, this is my boyfriend Paul. He writes, he did blah, 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 blah. You've accepted me, which means you respect me, which means that we're loyal to each other, which means we're dedicated. It all builds from there. Now, the top of the thing is the thing that most couples miss. It's communication. Most Americans are not great communicators. They're not because they learn to communicate watching television. And I'm not making this gender, I'm not making this cultural. I'm saying flat out, most Americans don't know how to communicate. Many get nervous when someone who does know how to communicate communicates with them. Sorry, but that's just been my experience in my life. So once you get the acceptance, you're going to build, and the final straw that gives the camel the strongest back in the desert is communication. Listen, process, respond. I teach my classes listen like a writer because writers listen to process, to understand, to file it. People typically don't listen that way. People typically listen to respond, which means they're not listening, they're preparing their response. Now, I'm not saying I'm perfect, although I'm really solid communicator. And that's not arrogance or conceit. That's years of work at it. And I still mess up. I still interrupt people sometimes. I still don't always react the way is expected of me. But the point of the matter is, acceptance is number one. That will build trust, loyalty, dedication, sex, all the things that lead to love. But the one thing that can topple the whole Sunday is communication. You got to work on it. You got to work on it. We all do. I believe myself to be one of the best communicators I know, and I still work on it because, like Bruce Lee or Meryl Streep, no matter how good you get at something, you may be the best at something, you still study it to maintain what you're doing. In any event, this is kind of a weird one, but it's really important that we talk about acceptance. Some people accept everybody. Some people accept openly. My friends accepted me from day one, and I'm grateful. I'm grateful for the men and women in my life who I love, who love me, who didn't say, what can we turn this guy into? They said, this guy is okay. You know? Acceptance, love. Then you find peace. When you find peace, then you're happy. And like Aristotle said, happiness, it's not a destination, it's a journey. You got to fight for it sometimes. And when you get it, you got to keep nurturing it. You got to feed happy. Happy is not pleasure. Pleasure is different. Pleasure is good. Happy is better. All right. Please be safe out there. Get healthy. Wear a mask or don't. Unless you're by my house, then wear your mask. and just take good care of yourself.